So you want to know why I left the Garden State to move to Georgia? Well, stay tuned and I'll tell you. Hi, I'm Belinda Robertson, and you're here on my channel because you want to know my personal reasons why I left the Garden State and moved to the Peach State. So here we go. Before I start, I just want to let you know that I do have them numbered 1 to 7. These are my personal reasons, and they are truly not in any particular order. These are just my personal reasons of why I left the Garden State and moved to Georgia. But first, let me give you a little background about myself. I was born in New York, Bronx. I grew up in the Bronx, Millbrook Projects, and then my family moved to New Jersey. I lived in Newark, Irvington, East Orange, Sayreville, and my last stop in New Jersey was South Amboy. And after South Amboy, I transitioned down here to Georgia. I have one regret, but I'm saving that to the end of the video. So if you want to hear the one thing that I don't know if it's fair to call it a regret, but it's just something that I wish I had known or paid a little more attention to. Stay tuned to the end of the video. It's not quite what you think. What made me initially move to Georgia? Well, my sister had bought a house and I would constantly come back and visit her. The house that she bought was a brand new build, had 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, probably a little over 2,000 square feet and at least a half-acre yard. Very nice area of Georgia. Now let me tell you, not in Atlanta, but she wasn't far from Atlanta. She was about 35 minutes from Atlanta out on I-20. And as I visited her a couple of times, I asked her personal about the home and come to find out that her mortgage payments, my rent that I was paying in South Amboy, almost, not quite, but almost tripled her mortgage payments on a much bigger house with land. It wasn't long that before that I was sold, after I kept adding up the cost. My second reason for moving from New Jersey to Georgia was when I came down to visit my sister, I noticed how easier everybody was breathing. No, we didn't come down to visit her. One time we came to visit her in November. We came to spend a Thanksgiving with her. Next time we came down was that smack in the middle of summer. Everybody was fine. Yes, it's humidity is different. Yes, the smog is different, but still it was a better air quality. And I noticed how we all, my family I'm speaking about when we came down to visit, how we all pretty much adjusted fairly well. My third point for moving is, as I was driving up and down the highway coming down here to visit her, I realized that I didn't have to pay any tolls across the Mason-Dixon line. You know the Mason-Dixon line, you know, the border between Maryland and Virginia, the Great Divide from north to south. There are no tolls going past Virginia. Now, again, I was speaking about 2004, 2003. Virginia may have tolls right now around the DC area. I don't know. But now Georgia does have tolls. They tried to implement the Peach Pass. Last time I came up there, I know I have paid almost $25 in tolls and barely traveled 50 miles just between New York and New Jersey. So let's just put it right there. Georgia does have the Peach Pass. No one's mandated to get it. Does it help with traffic? Absolutely not. Let's face it. No matter what major city you're going to move to, you're going to have traffic. You're going to have a rush hour. So 10 minutes sitting there or moving at 5 to 20 miles per hour, get used to it. Doesn't matter where you move to unless you are one of those that are able to just work from home. Like me, just work from home. You don't have to deal with that. So just keep that in mind. So my coin, my coin holder in the car, yeah, the first year that I was here, I think I could be the contributor problem to the coin shortage. Yep, didn't have to drop any more coins, so therefore my cup holders and my Honda Odyssey, yeah, they were all pretty full. So I think I still need to do some wrapping, quite honest with you. Let's talk about number 4, what I have on my list for number 4. When I moved down here, purchased a house, and the fact that I was able to sit on my porch, front or back, and just enjoy the peace, the tranquility, or just watching nature. I don't know if you are used to big city and you're looking to just break away and know that you want to break away and make that your lifestyle. With all sincerity, it is the place to come because, just like I said, I'm not in Atlanta. I'm in West Georgia. So every county, the little towns around here, does have your major chain restaurants, does have your major chain grocery stores. So you're not missing anything. If you just like to go out to eat, there are places, plenty of places that you can enjoy yourself. Number 5 was hospitality. Hospitality is still just as great as when I moved down here. When I came down here in 2004, it even surprised me that the local police officers were human, meaning that they can see you in the store, they be doing their shopping or whatever, full uniform, or just walking to their squad car, whatever it is that they were doing. They acknowledged you as a human person. They said good morning, they said good evening, they said hello, how are you? And generally would just really carry on a wonderful conversation with you if that was your intent. Even going to the stores, not even just talking about law enforcement, typical workers. No one here carries the attitude, well, the majority of people here, because I don't know everybody here. So the majority of the people that I have encountered, and it could be it's just I have the wonderful personality also, just saying. But I have not encountered where I'm ignored for no reason, or where I can acknowledge someone and not get an acknowledgement back. So not everybody needs that, but that helped with my decision to move to Georgia. So let's go on to my next bullet point. Here's number 6. Number 6 is funny. It's funny and it doesn't apply to every place, but the subdivision that I moved into, there are no sidewalks. There's a lot of places here in Georgia and in West Georgia and all over that areas that do not have sidewalks, barely sidewalks in the main towns. a lot of them are being are going through some rehabilitation right now, which is nice to see. Do I say people are utilizing the sidewalks? No, not really. No one around here is really used to walking around to get to stores or where they want to be. Everybody pretty much gets in their car or their golf cart and goes right along. There are a couple of people here that still use a horse to get to Walmart, but only here in West Georgia that I know about. So that's all that I'm speaking about. Number 7 probably should have been my number 1. But again, these really aren't in any particular order. But my number 7 reason is the weather, guys. The weather. I was ready to make a transition, and I could have easily made the transition to Florida, but I didn't. The reason why I didn't go to Florida is because I am still a city girl. I like the weather up north. I like this. I like to witness and be a part of the physical change of seasons, meaning from winter to spring, you get to watch everything that was bare, you get to watch it come alive. From spring to summer, everything that the spring has colored green around, you get to watch the rain come in and usher in this beautiful warm air where we're just out there enjoying ourselves. From summer, of course, to fall, where we experience the leaves change and things fall off and you get to put on a sweater or overcoat and plow or whatever you do with the leaves, rake them up, kick them around, let the kids play in them, or even just walk around the park and pick up these wonderful, magnificent colored leaves off the ground and just compare them. I like that. I like to go on my nature walks. And that's one thing about Georgia. We do have a lot of parks around here to do hiking and nature walks and waterfalls. It's just abundant in that to experience nature. So there you have it. Those are my personal 7 reasons of why Belinda Robertson and her family transitioned to Georgia from New Jersey. Now, I told you that I was giving you a bonus. And nope, it's not what you think. But here it is. Here is my, I don't really want to call it a regret, but the right word here's what I wish I knew before. Not to say that this would have stopped my move, but I think I would have been a little better prepared. Y'all ready for this? Pizza. I miss pizza. Now, here, I don't care where in Georgia you are. There are no New York pizza restaurants here in Georgia. I have only found one that can come extremely close, and that's called Big Pie in the Sky in Kennesaw. I'm not plugging them. I just go there when I know that I need to have that slice of pizza that when you fold it, which I had to teach many people around here about folding slice of pizza, why you had to fold it, and when you fold it, that oil, that orange oil that comes, and that, when you have it, it could drip down and you could pretty much just lick your elbow. That's the only place where I could go and get it. And the only way that I found out about Big Pie in the Sky is that that Food Network show, Man versus Food. He was there, and I said, that's nearby. I gotta find it. That's the only place where, honestly, I have found true traditional Brooklyn style, New York style, Famous Ray's style pizza. Yeah, I miss you, Famous Ray's in Mount Clair. I do. Well, there you have it. Those are my personal reasons of why I left the wonderful Garden State to move down here to the awesome peach state of Georgia. Again, I am Belinda Robertson. If you like the content that I have just delivered to you, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to transition to Georgia, no matter where you are, well, guess what? I am your local real estate agent. So go ahead and leave me a comment or send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to help you out with your transition needs. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, as it is my mission to add value to your experience.